Welcome to the Brothers Book of the Month report. This will be a report over The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, authored by Alan Moore and Kevin O'Neill. This was a little unusual for our book club because it's a graphic novel, and I don't remember a lot of great graphic novels. The original graphic novel, the real popular one that started everything, was Frank Miller's Batman the Dark Knight. And there was a chain reaction after that, which I didn't really like, but I do like the idea of putting comics into a graphic novel style book. The artist here is Dimag Milio. It's a very strange, kind of a steampunk type art. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I love the initial painting here. This if it was put into a real painting, I would put on the wall here. I don't know if you can see it. It definitely has some Dune type artwork there and has a Dune feel to it, which of course I'm a big Dune fan, so that works for me very well. I compared it to the movie. The movie was pretty good, a little pop culture. It could have been a little more science fiction oriented rather than just kind of a pop adventure movie. But I really did enjoy reading the graphic novel, and I wanted to compare it to another novel that I bought a couple years ago, which was Green Lantern Blackest Night, which was a series of graphic novels here, if you can see the cover of it. This is a little bit slicker presentation. A lot of work by the artist went into it. There was an art manager, art director with several different artists, and the art in here is more colorful, more vibrant, but I did enjoy the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, the kind of antique feel to the artwork. I thought it was pretty cool. This is a very popular item, very popular book. I don't hear a lot of discussion about it. I didn't really even know it was out in the format of a graphic novel. I really thought it was a text book. And I just get a lot of enjoyment out of graphic novels. However, I'll tell you what my big problem with graphic novels was, and is when Frank Miller created the Dark Knight, it was a smashing success. And after that, all these graphic novels started coming out with this dark theme, and they took the existing comic universe, whether it be DC or Marvel, and then they flipped everything around, and sometimes they went totally off the timeline in just an alternate universe take that didn't have anything to do and was no impact onto the current universe, and I didn't like that. Never have liked that. I like some continuity. You can get crazy and stuff, but come back to the original timeline. Come back to the original universe that you're in. And things went completely out of control. We've got the Blackest Night, which was a good graphic novel, but it changed the entire timeline of the DC universe because half the heroes died, and then some of them came back that were dead from before, and things are just out of whack. That I really, really don't like. If it's an alternative fantasy book that doesn't have anything to do with the main timeline, then yes, I do like the graphic novel. But if you're going to screw up the entire continuity of the universe, just for this one series to get some cheap ratings points, to get some interest, to drum up interest in it, that I do not like. Stick to the main line, put some good artwork into it, have a good storyline that's reasonable, and if it's fantasy, just make it very clear it's fantasy and it doesn't have anything to do with the current universe. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, pretty good movie, even better graphic novel. Very much enjoyed the art. I liked the story. It was a little odd at times, but I got into it, and I think I'll read this several more times. It's one of those books that you can go back to and really get the enjoyment not only from the story, but from the rich artwork that's in it. Very much enjoyed it. Looking forward to the next book, which I believe will be one of Abe's selection. I have it written down. I think it's 12 Rings by Phil Jackson, which I've already read almost to the end and have a lot to say about that. But that'll be on next month's report, or whenever I finish that, which will hopefully be in a week or two, and I'll have my next book report up. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, good selection. It's different from the other books that we've done. Very much enjoyed it. And I will see you next time on my next episode of the Brothers Book of the Month Club.